Hello again. I've just had the thoughts of why, or a thought of why so many of us, like younger generations, and what I mean by that is people of the internet, who grew up on YouTube or social media and stuff like that. Why we suddenly all have this sense of meaninglessness or purposelessness. I think it's something to do with we have a role model for everything to do in life. It's like anything that you want to do, you can just look it up on YouTube, which is great for when you want to learn to do something out of an intrinsic appreciation for that thing. However, we as children, as in the people who grew up with the internet, we were always looking for some sort of approval, right? And understanding that we are doing things correctly. We get that from our parents, we get that from the friends around us, from our communities. But when we get it from the internet and we're constantly surrounded by it, for example, I was raised off YouTube basically, and my parents obviously. We never learn to think for ourselves from a young age. I mean, we do obviously, but not we don't exercise that capacity to think for ourselves and to decide whether we want something ourselves uh, quite as much as we did before. It's like when we used to, or when we used to go outside and play with our friends, you'd have these social interactions where you're constantly deciding between things that you want uh, and things that other people want. And for example, if you want to play a game or something, I have one idea of we should play with the trains on the tracks, and then someone else said, no, we should go and make a kite and fly it or something. We suddenly have to come towards a compromise, or I can do my own separate thing and do it if I don't want to be built in a kite. We've lost that, and then I have to discover what I'm going to do with the trains and stuff like that. And that's the process of self discovery, which a lot of people are talking about today, but don't really explain how it works. We've lost that really on the internet. My phone's running out of storage. And yeah, that's why we feel purposeless because everything's being spoon fed to us on the internet. There's a role model for everything. Uh, and we still, because we haven't exercised this self determination, this personal sovereignty, if you will, that we all have, we never learned that this should be our sense of direction. And a lot of us don't even know what that is. I didn't know what that was for quite a long time until recently. Um, yeah, I think that's probably it. So the solution to that would be to just meditate and really listen to what's been calling you. And it's going to be very faint initially because you've been muted down, or that feeling has been muted down for so long by the internet, people around you. But if you listen to it, meditate, and just do stupid stuff, don't be afraid to be goofy. If you think a hobby is silly and you're still interested in it, or it's on your mind, just do it anyway. Go and flip that light switch because it just seems fun to do. Yeah, that's the solution, I guess. Just do stuff, do things you enjoy.